Alright, how's everybody today? So, I am out on the bike again today. Oh. Haven't exactly figured out where I'm going, but I'll get there when I get there, because I'm heading out camping. Got the bike loaded up. I really need to shorten my kickstand. She stands so tall. Oh, these stupid traffic circles are so dumb. I feel sorry for truck drivers that have to come through Sundre just because of these stupid things. So anyway, I'm heading out camping. I have an idea where I want to go. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know where I want to go. Anyway, I still have a little bit of highway to ride. Highway 27, and that's what I'm on right now. Heading west towards the beautiful mountains. I won't hit the mountains, but I'll be in the foothills. Close enough. So I'm going to shut my camera off and turn it back on when I get to some gravel roads, I guess. See you in a bit. Alright, so I just crossed over a cattle gate and onto very hard packed gravel dirt roads. They've been well used this year. There's been a lot of rain, so they get packed down pretty good. Usually I have an idea and well, we'll go this way. I should have went onto my normal kind of area that I like to camp in with the fifth wheel, but oh well, it is what it is. If I go towards that way, I know I'm running along the river, so once I go over the cattle gate, I'm on crown land and I can random camp at that point. I would sooner not pay for camping if I didn't have to. You know, sometimes you just can't get away from it, but I'd prefer not to. I left fairly late today. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when I left. I was busy doing stuff. Wow, nice view. Watch where you're going, man. Oh, Bambi. Look at right up the hill, eh? Now, I do have a couple of hours. It's been getting dark around 9. It's probably about 6-ish now, maybe quarter to 7. Sun's still pretty high. Lots of deer. You know what, maybe I'm gonna go in here. I have no idea what's down here. I've never been down this way before, so. Hopefully there's no partiers down here or something. This might be a good spot. I don't want to go too crazy far in. There's some quad trails. Sign there said use maintain site. There's people camping here already. That was worth a shot. Big puddle. Splashies. I'm not. Whoa. So not used to having all this weight on the bike. Yeah, I'm sure I could have camped there. Yeah, well, there's lots more places to camp out here, so you know, even if I find one just along this road and in a few meters or a couple of 100 meters, and oh, it's this way. Should I go check it out? Oh, this is steep. Wild horses here, though. That's a goodish sign. No, there's a big thing of muskeg, and I see a spot where I could camp right there. I know it's not far off the road. I'm gonna get off and check. You know what? This is my spot. What do you guys think? This is not too bad. All right. This is very doable. It's quiet. It's been used, so ammo can panniers, of course, loaded up. And you know what? They're great. I love them. I do want to get a set of soft bags, because actually when I came down that little hill, or when I turned around, I stuck my foot out. Good thing I got motorcycle boots on. I got it clunk. But I mounted them flush so that they sit level, but I found if I turned them and put this one that was mounted originally for this side, and that one, the one that was originally mounted on that side, they actually lean forward, and I get a little bit more room. So I'll do that. Anyway, I'm gonna get my gear off and scope out a spot to pitch my tent, and then we'll come back on in a little bit. All right, so I don't know how well you can see here, but this is my basic loadout. I'm still working on it. Ugh, mosquitoes are everywhere now. And genius me forgot to bring bug spray, so I guess I get to tough it out with the bugs. That's all right, whatever. Can't go camping without bugs, so we'll get this untied. So I just have it all strapped down with a couple of ROKstraps. These things are brilliant. Just tuck that in there and it will stay on the bag. I just like to hang them out like that. Alright, so I bought this because I can pretty much carry most of my important stuff out if something were to happen on the bike, because it's a backpack. So, you know, it works. It was under $100 and it's waterproof. So, first things first, extra jacket. I bring a hoodie because it does get chillier at night. I don't have a proper sleeping pad, so I have this piece of memory foam just held together with some extra straps that I got from a GoPro accessory kit. And I have my Ascend 9 Mile 2. It's a 2-man tent. It only weighs about 5 pounds. Then I have a camping pillow. And then I have my my Hot Core Fat Boy 100. It's a rectangular sleeping bag. It's good to 0 degrees Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit. I have used this at -5 and it did keep me warm. I am a hot sleeper, so it worked quite well. And then I just have another inflatable camp pillow, and that's pretty much it that's in this bag. So in this pannier or ammo can, whatever you prefer to call it, I bring a coffee mug, of course. Then I have these little dry bags the wife bought from the dollar store. This one I just kind of put some of my accessories in it for the GoPro. Extra water. Then I have a another light, extra pants, a couple of microfiber cloths, a multi camping fork or whatever. They're not the greatest, but they work. Then I have a tarp. Of course I'll need that for the tent because I use that for the floor. And then I have a pair of waterproof pants, the liner for my jacket. I have this just thrown together first aid kit, and then I have this little first aid kit as well, and they're basic. I do have a washcloth, my telescoping hot dog stick, and I have this little shovel, dig a little cat hole or something. So it's somewhat handy. It comes in a nice little pouch, and the wife paid like $2 for this at the dollar store. So, and I got one of these saws. I don't really care for this because this thing binds up really easy. Then extra bungee. And then I have some of this rope that we actually found at another campsite last year. So yeah, that's that pannier. Yeah, I also bring a Noco Genius booster pack. I really wish I bought some bug spray. Oh, they're just eating me alive. So in this one, camp fuel, a little bit of extra oil. This is junk, but I forgot my frying pan. I know. I have a pot and a screwdriver. I'll use that as a frying pan tomorrow too. And I got my $20 butane propane stove, and it works just fine. I don't need anything fancy. Coffee for the morning, food bag, another camp set, that one I use. Then I got a small saw, tank bag cover, few bungee cords, can of tuna, cotton balls soaked in, what is it, Vaseline, and of course some sparking stuff. All right. So that's that. This just has bacon and eggs for breakfast, some hot dogs for dinner tonight, and a beer. All right, so I got my belly fed now. Take a quick walk about, see what's up. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Check out my spot. Bird of prey over there. That's cool. It is a nice spot though. I like it. Road's right there. Somebody had some fun here. Chewed up the grass a bit. I'm only a couple of football fields in from the road. All the stuff behind me, that's all marshland kinda. I'd explain all the mosquitoes, but it's cooled off now, and they don't like it when it's too cold, so it'd be good for me. I wanted to go maybe a little deeper in, get closer to the river, because the river's not too far from here, but there's a spot of muskeg down there, so you can keep out of that. and then I saw the hole where somebody had a tarp. So I figured check that out, and lo and behold, it's a nice spot. And this person's gonna drive by and go, what the heck is that guy doing? Walking around with a light in his face. Oh well. Vlogging. I'm vlogging, buddy. Anyway, I don't even know what time it is. I gotta check my phone. I'm gonna say it's probably about 9 o'clock-ish. Maybe closer to 10, but yeah, the sun is starting to go down earlier, so who knows what time it is. I'm gonna go have me a couple more hot dogs, and then I'm gonna find a tree to hang the food bag in, probably a couple of 100 yards away from my tent. Probably call it a night. So if I don't vlog a little bit more before then. So you can see, it's getting dark out. It is 9:45. I know last shot I was a little off on the time. It is getting dark though. So I'm on my last little bit of wood, and I'm gonna let it die down, and hung my food up in a tree. Well, my empty bottle. Mosquitoes are starting to go. So hopefully this is far enough. I'll just turn you around here so you can take a look. So that's my food in the tree, in an old Canadian Rockstar beer bag. Tied a log to the end of the rope that I had in the pannier, and my campsite. I don't know if you can see the flicker of the flames or not, but oh, there's the reflector for the bike. It is way over there, and the tent's even further away, so that should be plenty good. Being a fun day. Other than the cars going past, I've heard chipmunks, I've seen a bird of prey, heard some shotguns or some guns going off further away, heard some dirt bikes earlier on, and that's about it for really. Like, other than all the cars, it'd be a really peaceful spot. And I know I could have went further out, but it's probably better that I didn't. And yeah, it is what it is. First time this season. A little apprehensive about doing it by myself. Last couple of times I went, I had a friend with me. It is a peaceful night. The sun's gone down now. It's black. Well, not really. In the far distance, I don't know how well the GoPros picks that stuff up, but in the far distance there you can see a bit of the horizon. So got the bike all buttoned down for the night, and there's my tent. Like I said, I'm just gonna let this wood burn out, and I'll make sure I'll stay up for probably another hour or so. And being a long day, all is good, all is great. Anyway, like I said, I'm just going to watch the fire burn out and throw some water on it. Look who came to visit me this morning. What a beautiful owl. That's amazing. How big he is. He's pretty far away. He's probably a good 50 feet. Well, maybe 75 feet away, 100 feet. I zoomed in a bit with my camera on my iPhone. Oh. What a thing. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Oh, beautiful. How is everybody this morning? I slept good. Just starting to try and pack up stuff to get ready to head back. It's a little early, but I do have to work tonight, so I still have to go home and then sleep again. It was a very quiet night other than the cars that drove past, and they seemed to do that all night, but no weird bumps in the night. I saw that beautiful owl that I showed before this clip. So it was good to get out. I can't wait to do it again. I'll go to a different spot next time if I can get the time, because busy. Always trying to get things done at the house, work and everything. Ran out of gas for my little stove, so I was able to make half my breakfast and a cup of coffee, and I ran out of the stove gas, so that kind of sucked. I knew I was low, and I knew I should have bought some. Figured I would have had enough for one more camping trip, but I didn't. That's all right. At least I got my belly half full. So I'm just breaking camp right now and getting ready to head back to the house. Anyway, I'm going to continue on packing up my camp, let things air out a bit. See you on the ride. All right, let's get this thing turned around here and be on our way. I had a good time. Try a different angle. Yeah, so it was a good time. I gotta head back home. Not quite sure what time it is. 9:30, so I should be home by 11 o'clock. All goes well. And quite a few good weeks of camping if the weather holds out. And we haven't been getting this nice weather, so kind of a pain in the butt. A little washboardy here. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment. I always answer every comment that comes along, good or bad. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification if you want. I always upload twice a week, usually one on the weekend and one on Wednesday. Everybody have a great week, and we will catch you on the next ride. Ciao. Tomorrow.